One thing I noticed about myself, I think, thoughts is powerful in all facets. Because even my career, even my life, things end up turning out exactly how I visualized them. You used to getting treated a certain way, you used to getting received a certain way, and then you step back because of your sacrifice.
Why do you do what you do?
What you mean? Go into detail.
At your core level, like, what are you trying to accomplish?
I guess just on a core level, I would say to inspire. The marathon is just about seeing long term, seeing a vision, understanding that nothing really worthwhile happens overnight, and just sticking to your script long enough to make something real happen. Laying a brick every day instead of trying to build a brick wall. Just lay a brick every day. Eventually you look up, you're gonna have a brick wall. Words is powerful, the ability to articulate, you could really impact people. You say anything bad about Nip in a certain part of LA, a nigga will slap you. Not me, somebody will slap you for that. So just pick your words wisely and be respectful about something that, you deal with people as people first. You deal with a man as a man, a woman as a woman, regardless what their persona is and what their titles are. It's like code of humans, you know what I'm saying? You honest, you be respectful with everybody. You give what you want from people. It's not limited to music, that point of view. It's not just about making music, it's just about, a mentality, in my opinion. Just, how to take your lumps in life, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna take your L's, you're gonna have your ups and downs. So just a philosophy or a point of view on how to look at the journey. You always want shit to happen overnight, but I just had clear visions. And your thoughts powerful. That shit come to life if you stick to your script. Creative destruction, the risky business of going against the grain. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. It's radicals, you know what I'm saying? I've never been one of the people that could be comfortable being careless. Some people, I noticed the quality that they don't have that. They just don't have the I guess the pressure on themselves. They just have a little bit of a comfort that I don't have. I don't feel comfortable unless I know I went above and beyond with my preparation. That's how, if you look at what made people start wearing clothes that fit when everything was baggy, what made people fashion change, what made people feel comfortable doing a lot of things wasn't culturally correct. The music changed. So you want people to think ownership, the music changed, the trend changed, and you start talking about it. People got in their interviews and start making it a badge of honor to be independent and to own your things. When I first came into being a teenager, and when I started getting doors closed on me, I just was like, well, I'm gonna do like everybody else, and I'm gonna pop my trunk. I saw examples of it in different categories and felt automatically when I got to the age of wanting to become self-made or support my own ambitions. Now you got young people coming into the game, turning down big deals, going indie so they can own their thing. They might not even understand what that means in the long run. They just know that that's in style, is to be an owner. One thing I noticed about myself, I think, thoughts is powerful in all facets. Because even my career, even my life, things end up turning out exactly how I visualized them. Not in this time frame I expected. You know what I'm saying? You always want shit to happen overnight. But, I just had clear visions. It's about seeing long term, seeing a vision, understanding that nothing really worthwhile happens overnight, and just sticking to your script long enough to make something real happen. I was always a hustler. So when I talk to a young dude, I'm like, bro, my advice to you is gonna be money advice. I ain't gonna get philosophical, religious advice. Bro, get you some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this the short version. Get you a couple dollars, man, you're gonna feel different. And when people go against what your standards are, you're not a hypocrite to address it. But if you disrespectful or you untruthful and people lie to you or disrespect you be a hypocrite to address it or to push back and say, homie, don't treat me like that because you're not giving that. So I think it's just about dealing with people on a fundamental human level. Man, most important thing, number one, is you gotta get rid of doubt. If you got doubt in what you're doing, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And the way to do that is you have a plan. Because if you got a plan, It's not like just a pipe dream. You have a step-by-step list of things to do to get to your goal.
The gang gonna test you. You know what I mean? The gang, everything gonna test you if it's worthwhile.
You know what I mean? Disloyal and just playing yourself for the opportunity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For an opportunity that can just fade away.
That, I mean, you're gonna consume the opportunity, and then it's gonna be done, and you're gonna have on your record that the way you got to the opportunity was fraud, and that's not gonna go nowhere. Obviously, having a passion for music since day one, the dream and the vision was to, you know, start a label and start a music movement, a music brand. And I ain't got nothing to do with race, because I don't know what race do what. I can tell his point of view. And then I even said Complex as a whole. Y'all opinion be funny style sometimes. Y'all be trying to poke fun at, like, this our life. We ain't monkeys dancing for y'all entertainment, you feel me? So be careful when you talking about this shit. Niggas will take offense to that. Would you rather be at war with yourself and at peace with the world, or at peace with yourself and at war with the world?
My advice would be define who you are and what you are and be clear on that, meditate on that, and then live and die by it. Can't break the rules, the fundamental rules. Be a man of your word. Do what you say you're gonna do. Respect people the way you would like to be respected. When the value spreads, when the accessibility spreads, you'll be sitting on the right chair. And you know, being out here further brought that to my attention, reinforced my belief in it, and we put our money where our mouth is. I'm not in, you know, a culture of going outside hustling every day no more. I'm not in a culture of, you know, being involved with gang activity anymore. At that moment, for me to make art, I had to reflect on reality. It's a lot of examples that you could look up to as young kids in the streets. You could look up to Kendrick Lamar. Not the words, forget what he's saying, just where he came from. I seen him, you could YouTube him freestyling in the Nicholson Garden Projects. You could look up to a Nip Hussle.